smokes, the one on 64. That one was a pretty decent wreck. Like I said, it was stretched all the way across the whole lanes of traffic on, I think it's eastbound on 64, was coming down to the bottom of the mountain. And it was stretched all the way across the 2 lanes in the ditch.
The lady was heading westbound. Some deer ran out in front of the road. She tried to swerve and miss them. Caught the medium, shot her across the other lane into the bank and where it rolled over. It had it all blocked for about an hour and a half until we got on scene.
This stretch of I-64 across Sandstone Mountain on the Raleigh-Summers County border is almost legendary in these parts. The eastbound lane from the summit of Sandstone Mountain has a vertical descent of 1,435 feet, over a distance of just 4.6 miles. The reported grade for this descent is 7% for nearly 5 miles before it flattens near the bridge crossing the New River. The bottom of the mountain is where this truck driver swerved to miss deer in the roadway and lost all control.
Yeah, you had myself, Teddy, we had a couple of other of our employees come out. We had DOT, fire departments from Summers and Raleigh County, so state police. We had quite a few people out on scene.
So when I got there, I had to go east in the westbound lane to get past it to be able to get the trucks on the upper side where we could set the truck up. So I had to get with the state police and everybody was down on the scene. They actually stopped the traffic above the wreck for us to where we could come, go up the ramp, go east in the westbound lane to get to the other side of the wreck, then cross the median without getting stuck. And taking a big truck like we do across them, it definitely makes it a challenge because they sink pretty quick. And as much rain and snow we've had, the ground's, everybody knows how soft it is. You don't find a crossover in that area. You had to use a grass one, which I made it through it, got backed up to it, and finally got all hooked up and everything. The load, it was loaded, I think, 30,000. I'm thinking that's what was in it. It wasn't real heavy. I mean, you'll know, they say they have that much in it, but we actually got 2 big wreckers hooked to it. We put a couple straps on it. We just set it all up together, and it made it a lot nicer, like I said.
We was able to bring the rotators in, grab it, stand it up, open the road up. Like I said, once we got it up, spun around, got it on the shoulder where they could open the traffic up, then they went on and was able to finish the rest of the recovery and clamp the mess and get it back.
But it takes a little while to get everything set up to get it ready to tow out. We actually lucked out on that one because that was a sweet truck wreck. That's what you call a sweet one. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it, and you ain't got a whole lot of muscle in it. Let the wreckers do all the work, you set it up, you go with it. You know, a lot of them, if they're busted open, you can spend hours there.
Right.
You got to offload it, you got to bring another road tractor in to haul the load, or we'll use rollbacks if our big wreckers are tied up, we'll use rollbacks to haul back to the shop. There's just so much to a wreck scene. It's just like, you can't just run out there and you got people raising cane with you. They're sitting back there in that traffic all mad because the road ain't open. Well, you know what? There's safety involved in it, and you got to have it to where it's safe and back in order. We try our best to get the road open as fast as we can. And that's one thing that we're probably known for, is a good thing is we do our best to get that road opened up, at least a lane to where they can get flowing.
You always got to worry a little more when it's dark outside because it poses a lot more of an issue than being in the daylight. People don't pay as much attention. People don't expect there to be anything out there. So there is a lot more to watch out for. And even though the road's closed, you're going to have your one yahoo that has no idea what's going on and is trying to make it somewhere quick. He's late for work or whatever. So he's going to try to get around what's going on. And I mean, you gotta pay attention for that stuff. You never know when somebody could get hurt over some stupid decision.
Robin here is the mainline dispatcher at Glen's, usually handling weekday and night traffic, but she's been covering weekend shifts, just filling in.
Actually pay you to do anything?
I don't think you do.
Give me some, Robin, that's right. Woo, girl. You told him, didn't you? There he is again. Okay. We're all happy when he's gone, then.
That's what happens when you're in here on the weekends.
You
miss all the good.
It's the toughest job here. I've said it all the time. That's the toughest job. Getting the guys organized, getting them going where they need to go. You know, that job they don't realize. And I think that we've been talking about seriously making all the rollback drivers actually spend a day or two in the dispatcher's office just to see what kind of headache they go through a day, having to deal with them and everybody else. So it could be good.
Coming right up on Tow Business. A delivery truck battles Old Man Winter near Winter Place Ski Resort, and it looks as though the old man had home field advantage. The Mountain State's natural beauty is its best kept secret. Evergreen Environmental Management is on call 24/7 to keep West Virginia green and clean, ensuring you and your children have a safe place to work and play. Hazardous materials are all around us, in trucks, trains, and even airplanes. When these chemicals spill, Evergreen is there in minutes of an environmental emergency with proper absorbent materials scientifically designed to attract chemicals and petroleum-based products to stop the spread of dangerous pollutants. Evergreen has the heavy-duty equipment to do whatever is necessary to contain a spill and dispose of it properly. Liquid or gas contaminants can be pumped out and disposed of in accordance with the letter of the law. Contaminated rock and soil is tested and analyzed to make sure the proper disposal method is used and put into action to stop the seepage of pollutants into our environment. Evergreen Environmental Management, there for you to keep wild and wonderful West Virginia green and clean.